The great thing about Cuba is it gives so many examples of how we can build a better society in our country.
We have so much more in common than we have differences.
What the Cuban people have accomplished is inspiring for the global South.
Being in Cuba and interacting with the youth makes me understand more of my own Latin culture and how that reflects in the United States.
It's just so special to be at this meeting and to be connecting directly with young people despite the divide that the U.S. government is trying to put between us.
It goes beyond the words of, oh, I really want to help the Cuban people, and it moves towards how do we actionably change things when we get back.
The blockade is illegal, is inhumane.
It's murderous, it's genocidal, it's horrible, and it needs to end.
It's a moral stain on society that the blockade still exists.
Basic supplies, food, medical supplies, scientific supplies are prevented from coming here, and people die because they don't have access to these things.
There's no reason that this blockade exists other than to make the economy scream, to make the people feel pain.
The blockade is not just economic, the blockade is a blockade of people-to-people contact and a blockade of information about Cuba.
We should be exchanging scientific ideas, culture, and everything that we can.
I think it's so important that we come to Cuba and that we learn and that we bring what we learn back to the U.S. and fight against our government to demand that they end the blockade.
The more American youth experienced and saw what the Cuban youth go through, I think they'd feel a sense of urgency, a sense of moral duty to urge the government that stands in our name, the American government, to end the blockade.